Hey everyone, my name is Chris Ryan, and I'd like to welcome you to the Badass Comeback Podcast. I wanted to put out a quick episode about why I chose to start the BCP, what it's all about, and what you can expect from me. First, however, who is this podcast for? I'm focusing on men who are ready to not only bounce back quickly after a tough breakup or divorce, but transform into an even better, badass version of themselves. We will be diving deep into specific ways to do just that, but there's going to be a lot of overlap and a general self-improvement that anyone can implement. And if you're curious, in a couple minutes I'm listing off some subjects we're going to talk about, so stick with me if you want to learn about what the Badass Comeback Podcast can do for you. The reason I'm choosing to focus on the post-breakup or divorce stage for men is because I myself have been through this hell several times. Each one of those hit me in different ways, and as a result, taught me different lessons. And I'm going to be honest, there were a couple of times where I did go into a downward spiral afterwards, but thankfully, for the latter two times, I decided to basically reset a bunch of things and rebuild myself into a better version, and despite the heartbreak, I wouldn't trade that for anything. But here's the thing, back then, I remember feeling down, empty, and just unmotivated. I could have definitely used a resource like this to help guide me through the depths of loneliness. And the few times I looked, I couldn't really find anything I could relate to. And I mean, books and articles helped for sure, but I eventually decided that I wanted to become a voice in the void of post-breakup support for men. Now, it did take a lot of research, reading books, trying different methods and mindsets, and of course making mistakes along the way, but all of that pain, effort, and persistence was 100% worth it. There is an art to rebuilding after life throws you into the meat grinder, and I'm here to bring you guys everything that I have learned in easy to digest 25-ish minute episodes. You're going to hear me say this over and over again. My mission is to give you the tools, insights, and wisdom to help you bounce back faster, stronger, smarter, and more confident than you ever thought possible. Some of the subjects you should expect to learn about are as follows: how to get over your ex faster, supercharging your masculinity, finding purpose, creating your own motivation, periodic challenges like weekly and monthly goals that we will accomplish together, how to increase testosterone, attract more women into your life, relationship dynamics, red flags of dating, personality disorders, mindset optimization, and so much more. All these episodes are going to be as comprehensive and straightforward as I can make them. I'm delivering only the best of what I've learned from my own experience, what badasses around the world have taught us about this subject, all reinforced with research fueled by my background in psychology. But here's where it gets real. As far as this podcast goes, I am going to give you the best tools and secrets and wisdom I can, but I'm also going to challenge you. There are also going to be some uncomfortable truths, and there are going to be some harsh realizations. But just remember, it's all from the heart, and it's intended to make you think so you can improve. After all, no one ever gets better staying in their comfort zone. And I know that breakups are tough, and yes, we are going to dive into ways of getting rid of heavy emotions, like in episode 1, but I am not here to be your mommy and coddle you, and I'm certainly not here to badmouth your ex. I am going to challenge you and help you rebuild into the badass you and I both know you are fully capable of becoming. Also, be aware, this podcast is not a how to get your ex back podcast. What we're doing here is refocusing all of your time and energy back into yourself, because we have no control over her decisions, but we do have control over our own decisions, our goals, our happiness, and our badassness, of course. But check this out. If you choose to rebuild yourself, you will notice many extra benefits. Keep in mind that just the simple fact of you working on yourself, doing something that is challenging instead of comforting, makes you a highly desirable man. So do with that information what you will. Lastly, we don't badmouth women here. And honestly, if you're anti-woman or even anti-male in any way, this is not the podcast for you, because trust me, some of the truths that we're going to explore are probably going to get you bent out of shape. On a lighter note, guys, I'm really excited that you're here. I know the pain that some of you are feeling right now, and I want to help you get back on your feet, shift up a gear, and put the pedal to the fucking metal. All you have to have is the willingness to learn and execute. Our journey to greatness and badassery is forever, because even after we die, the ones who we inspired and motivated are going to carry on that torch, and that badass mindset is going to influence generations to come. And I firmly believe that a peaceful world comes from strong communities, families, women, and men just like us. We are unstoppable. And you, my brother, are stronger than you think. See you in episode 1.